Hey y'all, we're going to be going over what's growing in the nursery the month of April. I'm in zone 6B. Not that it really matters too much for perennials and what I'm growing, but we're just going to show you what's growing and what we have and where you can start with the backyard nursery. Super tiny right now. I don't even have weed fabric down, even though I did buy it. I have it in the shed. I'm just trying to clean up the property a little bit more before I start putting the weed fabric down, trying to figure out my layout and everything. So let's just go over the plants that I have. So the one plant, or the one species I have the most of, is Arborvitae. I have 400 green giant Arborvitae, which is all right here. I got those in a wholesale order and packed those up, potted those up here like a couple weeks ago. I'll show some video of that. I also got 100 emerald green Arborvitae in that same order, which is right here. Looking real good. Looking real good. So emerald green here, green giants here. In that same order, I also got, so I got 400 green giant Arborvitae, 100 emerald green Arborvitae from my wholesale source, and I got 100 silver dollar hydrangeas, which, like I said, I just potted them up recently. They're just starting to bud out, very tiny, very little. But that's what all these, there's 7 trays here and 7 trays here. These 7 trays are limelight hydrangeas. And from the prior year, you can tell some of these are dead and not leafing out real well yet. But these, where you see the green coming up, all of these right here are limelight hydrangeas. I would have gotten those beginning of the year, probably about end of March 2023. I would have potted those up from the same wholesale source that I had. Got the rest of them. So my wholesale order for this year was 700 plants, 400 green giant Arborvitae, 100 emerald green, 100 limelight hydrangeas, and 100 silver dollar hydrangeas. So I picked up a Rheingold Arborvitae. That plant was about $30 from a local nursery. I plan on taking cuttings from that this year and making my own from here on out. I'm hoping to get at least like 20 to 50 cuttings, rooted cuttings from that plant this year. That would be sweet. I've never done it for that particular plant, but if it roots like the rest of our Arborvitae, they're not too hard. Here I have about 40 Austrian willow trees. They're growing out really nice. You also hear them called hybrid willows. The roots on those are showing really nice. They're growing out. I did prune them back a little bit to promote root growth. I haven't put fertilizer on that. These are basically the only plants I haven't fertilized yet. I fertilized everything else. We got some blackberries back there and some forsythia. We got holly bushes. I got a pretty good deal on a Linwood Gold forsythia from Lowe's about a week ago. Here. There's the tag. So you see the mark in the barcode. That means at Lowe's it's 50% off above a certain price. So $33. That was 50% off. We got some strawberries. I have 2 different ever-bearing kinds of those. I plan on propagating them to make more and just adding that to what I'm able to sell next year. A lot of this stuff I probably won't sell until next year, to be honest, just because of the growth and everything. I'm excited about this because it really sells in my area, the forsythia, and they're very easy to propagate. Very easy. One of the most simplest besides blackberries, really. here, they're only starting to sprout a little bit. There's one there that's really good, and then we have 3 shoots coming up here, 1 shoot there. So these August moons are just starting to wake up. The stained glass hostas, which I have about 30 of them, are coming up really nice. They've been showing up a little bit longer than the August moons. These woke up a little bit sooner, but we have some really nice ones coming up. And then we have Patriot hostas that I bought on clearance from Lowe's about a couple years ago. I divided them last year, and I plan on dividing them again this year, which will be really nice. We have about 30 of those. I'm hoping to really double that this year. The thing is, last year, I wish I would have known, is that these pots, this size, the 4.5-inch square, I like to utilize them a lot better than the trade gallons, at least for the first year growth. It saves a lot of dirt and potting soil and saves a lot of room. So this space right here is about, a little bit more than 500 plants right here, just in this little area. This is like 40. So realistically, you can see then that takes up a lot less. And then here, like, again, it's almost the same space. This is 200 cuttings right here versus like 40 or whatever it is. I have some of these that need to be thrown out because they're dead. Last year I didn't take quite good enough care of them because I worked on boats last year, and so I was gone a lot, and I relied heavily on automatic watering and like just people checking up on it, and it didn't always go so well. So I had a lot of die off on those ones. We have some phlox that I bought on clearance. They're about they were $2 per one of these pots. They were $2 per one of these pots. I picked up 19 of these from Lowe's for $2 each. They're growing out really nice. I plan on putting these in trade gallons and just really letting them grow out. Phlox are really easy to propagate and to root, so I'm hoping to just keep the 19 that I bought and about triple the amount next year, sell off majority of what I have, and I'm kind of basically start over. They're really beautiful plants. I will probably keep some for myself. I have some stuff growing inside, mint that I pulled in because we're going to get into lower temperatures overnight for the next week. And so I have my mint. I pulled my mint back in there. My blackberries, because I want just the smaller blackberries. I want them to just keep growing. And in about a week, next Sunday, today is a Saturday, next Sunday, it's showing that the highs are back up into the 70s, at least for that Sunday and Monday. We have our bark mulch over there that we use to put everything in. We have some more limelight hydrangea cuttings there that I purchased from a website that I know. Some more phlox. So like this is one of the phlox that I put in a trade gallon there. And then we have a raspberry plant there that's growing out really nice. I've also bought that on clearance this year. I hope to really propagate that this year and be able to utilize that for years to come. Just wanted to show you guys that, give you an update. If you like this kind of content, it's very small, growing up the nursery. Very dependent on my full-time job to really help pay the bills, and so I can focus on this. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll talk to you in the next one.